All right, what is up, everybody? We are going live a few minutes early. Okay, so if you are here live, comment hashtag live down below. All right, comment hashtag live down below if you're with me live, and comment hashtag replay if you are watching the replay. All right, so I wanted to hop on here a few minutes early. I know it is 10:57, so we still got some time for people to hop in. So if you are watching live, all right, we got Dwayne Prince, hashtag live in the house. We got someone else saying hashtag live. Reminder, everyone, there's a link up above that says to grant StreamYard permission to like your Facebook name or whatever. So go ahead and do that. Some of you, I still can't see your names. It just says Facebook user. So Dwayne, I can see your name. A couple of you, it just says Facebook user. And I don't know why, for whatever reason, I can't see the names until you approve it. So, but I appreciate all the people who have hopped on early and live. And let's get going with day 2. All right, we'll give people about 2 more minutes so that we'll start on the hour. But for those of you who are here live, please let me know where you're watching from. Comment down below. All right, let me know where in the world you are watching from. All right, I know we got people from all across the world, all over the beautiful world. And yeah, just let me know where you're watching from. I'm in Austin, Texas. And yeah, okay, we got Sean. Sean says from Port Huron, Michigan, live. All right, way to go, Sean. Super awesome to have you here. Dwayne is in Israel. That is awesome. Oh yeah, Bosma, what's going on, Bosma? It's great to have you here. You're from Maryland. Amazing. We got so many people here. We got someone from Florida. Awesome. Way to go. All righty. Well, we are about to get this party started. All right. The lighting in here is a bit funky, so bear with me. One thing that I did not ever learn how to do in school is get good camera lighting. So no matter what I do, it seems to be that I'm in the kind of in the dark. But I can assure you it's very well lit over from my perspective. But it does look a little bit funny on the camera. So let's go ahead. We got someone else from Florida. Okay, awesome. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and let me know down below, anyone else who is watching. Let me know if you're watching hashtag live or if you're watching the hashtag replay. Then, of course, you'll comment later. You'll comment hashtag replay. Alrighty, so we're going to give people 1 more minute just to hop on so that we'll start right at the top of the hour. And alrighty, it looks like it is officially 11. So it's officially, it's my 11. All right, for everyone across the world, we're all in different time zones. Okay, Dwayne says you need 3-point lighting if you didn't know. I did not know. So thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll dive right in. Please, by the way, anytime that you have a question, you can comment down below with your question, all right? At the end, we'll have time for Q&A. But if you have questions all throughout the training, just drop them at any time. And I'll also be scrolling up at the end to go through all of your guys' questions, right? So just feel free to do that at any point. And yeah, let's kind of get things moving. Alrighty, so let me open up. By the way, can you see my screen? Just give me confirmation. Let me know that you can see my slides. So let me know if you can see a red slide with a yellow big block on it and my picture, just to make sure that I'm sharing the screen. All right, please let me know. Cool. Dwayne says yes, we can see. Awesome. So let's just go ahead and we'll dive right in. Alrighty. So welcome to the 5-day challenge. If you are here for day 2, if this is your first day of the 5-day challenge, day 1 is already available as a replay. So you'll definitely want to watch that. Now, if you are tuning in for the live session of day 2, then I'm super, super thrilled to have you. And let's just get right to it. So when and what is the 20K challenge? Well, the 20K challenge is every single weekday this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific or 12 p.m. Eastern, depending on where you're at. And the 20K challenge is a 5-day training where I'll be teaching you everything that you need to know about how you can successfully launch a high-ticket offer and use Facebook and automation to add an extra 5 to 6 figures per month in any niche with no ads. So again, let's get to know each other. If you're just tuning in, if you haven't already shared, comment down below, let me know where you're watching from. And either way, also let me know what your number 1 takeaway was from yesterday's training, okay? I know we had a lot of you show up to the live training yesterday, and I want you to this is good for your memory, and it's good to just spark discussion. Share with us, what was the number 1 thing that you took away from yesterday's live training? All right, let me know down below in the comments what your number one takeaway was from day one. All right, so let's keep moving. This training, by the way, is the foundation of a strategy that has enabled advanced business owners and newbies alike to use Facebook's secret tools to add an extra 5 to 6 figures per month without ads, without a large Facebook group or audience, and without leaving their pot of gold untapped. And we'll talk about what that means. And so that everybody here knows, we do have an implementation and done for you program, which we will talk more about on day 4. Also, a lot of you guys know that there's prizes and a scholarship available. You must attend on Thursday the live training in order to win the scholarship and prizes. So keep that in mind. Alrighty, let's get moving. So this training, by the way, works in a rocky economy. It is recession proof, and this model works even in the middle of a pandemic. In fact, my business grew exponentially during the pandemic. So I'm going to show you the secret key to earning consistent $20,000 cash months with just your Facebook profile so that you can travel anywhere and set your family up for life. And this method is my PCA freedom formula. All right, so comment hashtag PCA down below. Comment hashtag PCA down in the comments below. And what PCA stands for is the profitable offer, social conversion formula, and automate for freedom. So these are the 3 steps that you need in order to have success with this, right? This is the repeatable system that will enable you, yes, you, to turn your profile into your own pot of gold every single month on repeat. So let's go through today what we're actually going to be talking about. The topic of today's video, topic of today's training is the profitable offer. This is step 1, and this is essential for you to achieve the freedom that you desire. All right, step 1 is the profitable offer. This is the first part of the PCA system. And we're going to be talking about how you can use my 3 pillars method to get high quality buyers flooding into your inbox, telling you that I'm already in, and they're sold before they even get on the call with you. All right. So why is this so important? Well, without my 3 pillars formula, a lot of times people are just really stuck with what their offer should even be, right? What should be in your offer? What shouldn't be in your offer? How do you structure it? How do you price it? How do you piece it all together? You know, a lot of people just feel clueless. So I wanted to create structure, make it really, really crystal clear, make it easy to create a high ticket profitable offer. So when you use my 3 pillars formula, you will have an offer that everybody wants. And by the nature of how we construct that offer, like you can be sure and you can feel guaranteed that people want your offer because we reverse engineer it based on what people actually want. All right, so here is one of my clients, David, and you can see he had 1 offer and did 1 launch and made $52,000 in 1 month with no paid ads. So this is possible when you have a really high interest offer. I don't want to say high price, which is only, I think his offer was $2,000 at the time. Okay, so you don't have to have a really high price offer necessarily, but you have to have an offer that is constructed based on what people want and based on what people are willing to pay for. All right, so we'll talk more about this in just a minute. Now, I wanted to let you know that I started off where a lot of you guys maybe are right now, right? I started off, again, yesterday. For those of you who were live on the training, you saw my very first job was unpacking boxes in the back of the Nordstrom store before it even opened at 5 a.m. It was probably the worst experience that I have ever gone through. It was very, very exhausting and tiring and just really not fun. But, you know, I still took this very seriously. I made sure to attend conferences about marketing and about entrepreneurship and about business. And I really wanted to figure out a way out. So I did everything that I possibly could. I attended free trainings and master classes just like you are right now, okay? Just like you're doing right now. I was feeding my mind with good information and surrounding myself with good people. All right, now what caused me to really struggle and stay stuck for so much longer than I needed to be was at one point I kind of figured out how to start selling things online, how to start selling offers online, but I was stuck because I was only charging $500 per client, okay? So here's a picture of me living at my mom's house after having gone to college and all that jazz that was supposed to give me security and freedom, which I found was completely wrong. You know, I ended up, here's me living literally at my mom's house, working out of the garage, which was really not the goal that I had set for myself. Now, once I discovered this secret of creating a compelling offer, creating a high ticket offer and a high value offer that was based around what people actually wanted, and it was based around me listening to what people wanted. Just 3 weeks later, I was able to sell my first $10,000 paid in full client. All right. This was when I was doing copywriting. All right. So when I was back in this stage, what I was selling was copywriting. Okay. I was selling copywriting for $500. That was my offer. But I started to notice and I was listening that a lot of people wanted a funnel built instead of just copywriting. Okay. So I said, this is interesting. I'm hearing that people, they don't just want the copy, they want the funnel as well. They want the copywriting on the funnel. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to learn how to build a funnel. And I found out it was actually not, it wasn't that hard. I was able to pick it up very quickly. And I decided to start charging $10,000 for the funnel and the copywriting. And boom, I got a sale within 3 weeks. All right. So as I continued down this path of creating and selling like a high ticket offer based on what people want and what I hear people telling me that they want, that's how I know that it's going to work and how I know it's going to convert, is because I create my offer based off what they're telling me. Then because of that, and continuing on down this path, I was able to create a life of adventure, freedom, and fun. And you can too, right? This is where you come in. You can too. So what started out as a tiny, simple skill I learned grew into a massive movement. And I learned some pretty cool skills all along the way. And some of the skills that I'm going to be teaching you here in this free training. All right. Now, after about, we'll say about a year, that was when I finally felt like I had some time freedom. Like I was kind of digging myself out of the hole that I had put myself in. And I finally had time freedom, finally was able to move, out of my mom's place and have my own place, live wherever I wanted to live, and started to build this life of financial freedom, right? But the reality is for you, if you are here on this training, you don't need to spend 10 years and you don't even need to spend 1 year, all right? I'm going to teach you in this 5 days and just shorten and accelerate your timeline. I'm going to teach you exactly what worked for me, honest with no fluff, right? Now, why now? I want you to comment down below. Like seriously, tell me in the comments right now, why is right now the time for you to figure this out? Okay, seriously, you've got to have a reason. You have to have urgency as to why you're doing this now and not later. So share down in the comments below. Let me know, why now? Why is this so urgent to you to fix and figure out right now? What's going to happen? What's the payoff? What's the good stuff that's on the other side when you figure this out? Okay, so let me know in the comments. And the reality is you don't need to master marketing. You don't need to be the world's top salesperson. And you just need one simple offer and one framework to follow. I'm going to give you that framework today. All right. Now, remember, what I want to do is I want to help program your minds for abundance. So remember, there are more customers that exist than you can ever hope to serve in this lifetime. And that is the absolute truth. That is not an opinion. That is a fact. All right. There are so many people in this world, and you cannot serve all of them because of how many there are. And the reality is Facebook is the place to be if you want to tap into all of these people, all right? Facebook just keeps on growing, and you can see the number of monthly active Facebook users worldwide is just growing and growing and growing. There's almost 3,000 million. It's kind of crazy, okay? Wait, is that 3,000 million? I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if I'm reading that chart right. 3,000 million. Isn't that 3 billion? Yeah, that's 3 billion. Yeah, 2.8 billion. Okay, never mind. We're all good. All right, so what I want to do is I want you to imagine waking up to an inbox flooded with new clients telling you they want to work with you. Imagine how good that would feel, okay? Now imagine signing up just one client and already making more in a month than working 40 hours a week at your 9-to-5 job. Can you imagine what that would feel like? Just signing one client and making more than your monthly paycheck. All right, and imagine hearing the prospect telling you, I'm already in, right at the beginning of the call, because they're already sold and they want to work with you. And imagine seeing your clients post raving testimonials about how you have changed their lives. Can you imagine that? Imagine the impact that you're having on these people's lives. It feels amazing. All right. So I want to ask you really quickly, have you ever seen this? Have you ever seen someone else offering the same thing as you and they're crushing it? Right. And then you're asking yourself, well, what if I spend all this time putting my offer together? What if nobody cares? Right. It's kind of, that can be enough to just stop you from taking action, okay? So what I'm gonna show you how to do is show you exactly what you need to do to get the attention and the eyeballs and the upper hand above your competition, all right? So that you can finally stop worrying about offering generic services like fitness coaching, life coaching, Facebook ads that even you don't think is very exciting. All right. I'm also going to show you how you can stop competing on price, only to realize that it's just a race to the bottom. All right. And if you've ever tried posting about your offer, but you just got crickets, you got nothing, absolutely nothing, don't worry. I got you. I got you because I've been there. And I also want to help you avoid spending hours trying to funnel hack the gurus and still getting no sales. I've seen this time and time again. And it's because a lot of what happens is behind the scenes and you can't actually see it. All right. Now, if you are tired of feeling frustrated and clueless as to why people aren't buying, who's ever been there? All right, let me know if you've ever been there. And that's okay. All right, that's okay. You're not always going to get it. You're not always going to get it right the first time. But using my strategy, you will be guaranteed to get it right the first time. Right? And you can finally stop trying to convince yourself that you can charge a high price that even you don't believe it. All right. So I got you because I used to be there too. And this is actually one thing that I had to work through mindset wise, but I felt like I needed to have a 2 Comma Club award before I could justify charging high prices. But you can see that's actually literally backwards. It's impossible, right? Because in order to get to a 2 Comma Club award, you need to actually be justifying and charging high prices. All right. Now, another mindset thing, a lot of this at the beginning of this call, until we get into like the training and the strategy, a lot of this is about mindset. So notice that, okay? Notice if you're thinking any of these thoughts too, because these are barriers that are in your way. So if you think that it's easier to sell a low ticket $27 product than a high ticket $3,000 product, you are mistaken. You're sorely mistaken. All right. And if you think that you have to work your way up from low ticket to high ticket, oh, that is so wrong. That is so wrong. It's just not true. And if you think everyone's broke and can't afford your offer, nope, that's false. Literally 24% gain 24% gain in the richest of the rich, the number of millionaires in 2022. So the number of millionaires is increasing this year. All right. And if you think that you can't do it just because you've never done it, well, that's false too. Because guess what? At a certain point, you didn't know how to walk, and now you know how to walk. At a certain point, you didn't know how to wipe your butt. Now you know how to wipe your butt. At a certain point, you didn't know how to drive. Now you know how to drive. Boom. So you can do it, even if you don't know how to do it right now. Just know it's not your fault, all right? You just didn't have the right process to follow. And what I'm going to be doing in this training, I am going to be giving you that process. And there's no soldier left behind, all right? So get excited for being here today, because this is the process that you will not want to miss, all right? You will not want to miss this. And doing this all alone, it kind of sucks, right? It can be quite difficult to do this all on your own. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how my clients are getting these results. You can see right here. This is one of my clients, Jenna. She says, I'm just shy of 12K in the last 4 weeks. All right. So hit over 12 grand, or almost 12 grand, excuse me. Almost 12 grand in 4 weeks. You see right here, it says 11,349. And that was our first 4 weeks together. Okay. So I'm here to tell you and show you how you can charge $5,000. You can charge $8,000. You can even charge $10,000 for your program right away, and I will literally prove it to you. All right. And here is me charging $10,000. The reason that I can share this with you is because I know what it takes. I know the decisions that you need to make, and I know really the thought process and the framework that you need to use and follow so that you can do this too. All right. And I've helped a lot of people do this as well. So the truth is, you can make $20,000 this month with your new offer, just like the group name, just like this challenge name is called. That's exactly why I called it that. I can prove it to you, right? So here's one of my clients who worked closely with me for 1 month, and she actually made $21,000 in 1 month since she joined this program, right? So it's repeatable. You've just got to follow the framework. You've got to follow the steps that I lay out for you in today's training and in Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday's training, all right? And also, you can get started with nothing more than your profitable offer and your Facebook account to financially free yourself and your family forever, all right? This goes down to like helping your family, whatever your motivation is. So this is one of my clients as well. He says, and I want you to listen really closely to this wording. He says, thank you for showing me the way and helping me crush my own false beliefs. Listen to that, helping me crush my own false beliefs. A lot of this is just garbage that's in your mind that's holding you back, and it's not even real. All right, so listen up. And he says, the best part, I've sent out another invoice for $2,000. Thank you, Nico, from me and my whole family. Next stop is 10K per month, baby. And he got a payment of $3,000 paid in full. Boom, you can do this. It's just this BS stuff that's holding you back in your mind. And we're gonna break through that this week. All right. Now, all I ask is that just literally forget everything that all the gurus may have told you. Just forget it. Just trash it. Throw it out. And you just need to be open to implementing what we share with you today and this week. Because by the end of today, you'll be able to know exactly what to say to make your prospects throw their credit cards at you. Feel confident that your offer is structured and priced in the right way, and you'll be able to charge whatever you want for your high ticket program. Okay, so here's one of my clients, and he says, I said, how much have you brought in total? It's officially been 4 weeks since we started together. He says, so far, 46K in 4 weeks. All right, so you can do this too. Anybody can do this, and I'm gonna show you how. So please forget about running webinars. That's not how we do it here. Okay, don't run any webinars. Again, this is one of my clients, David. I guess his program is 2997 instead of 2K. I said 2K earlier. 2997, and he made $51,792 in 1 month, with his group coaching program. All right, same method. I'm going to be showing you throughout this week. All right, so stay tuned. Also, forget about needing a large email list, a big influence, or lots of followers, because this is Allie. And she was a stay-at-home mom, very busy single mom, and she did not have any of that, right? She went from 0 to 150 group members in 1 month, and she made $8,000 in her very first launch, all right? So she was a busy single mom, brand new at Facebook, literally had 150 people in her group, and just with her $2,000 program, she was able to enroll, 4 people in her program. $8,000 the first month, right? So you don't have to use ads, by the way. That's why we're talking, the name of this group and this challenge is $0 in ads. You don't have to use them. And in fact, it's actually worse right now than ever before with iOS updates. Okay, here's another one of my clients, Jamie, and went from 1 total sale ever in the history of ever. He had made 1 sale using webinars to creating 50K in cash, all organic, right? Jamie right here says, with Nico helping us with our offer, we collected over 50K. Yes, collected, so not revenue, that is actual like bank account money in less than 3 weeks. And all of it was organic, not $1 in ad spend. Okay, so today I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step process for clearly defining and structuring your profitable offer so that you don't have to worry about all that stuff that we just talked about. Okay. So who is ready to dive deep into the exact process successful coaches, course creators, and service providers use? All right, comment down below, comment #ready. All right, let me know. Comment #ready if you are ready. So here is the first secret, all right? The first secret, this is a mindset shift for all of you. So this real secret is you actually don't sell an offer, okay? You do not sell an offer. What you do sell is you sell a transformation. Okay, so let me talk more about what I mean by this, all right? So imagine that your client right now is in this sort of caterpillar state. This is what we'll call them. We'll call them, they're in a caterpillar state, right? They know that they're destined for more and they really want more out of their life, right? They really want more, whether you're in the health and fitness niche, whether you're in the relationships or dating niche or personal development niche, or if you're in the business niche, right? If you help people with their business, grow their revenue, anything like that. Your client wants something more. They want something better out of their life, right? And so right now they're in this state, they're in this caterpillar state, feeling like they're not quite where they want to be. They don't really feel attractive. They don't feel like they've got it going on. They want to be this beautiful butterfly, right? They want to be this beautiful butterfly at point B. All right, this is their desired end state. And when I figured this out, this was my light bulb moment, okay? This was my light bulb moment that I'm about to share with you guys. How do we use this to our advantage when we're creating our offer? Well, when we know that this is where our client wants to be, right? They want to be at their butterfly state, all right? We're just going to call it that from now on. They want to be in their butterfly state, but right now they're currently in their painful caterpillar state, okay? So when we're marketing, when we're creating our Facebook group, for example, the name of our Facebook group, when we're creating any of our content, when we're engaging with people in chat, this is kind of what we're talking about, right? This is what we talk about in our overall marketing. We talk about this desire that people have, right? The desire that our client like wants to achieve, the outcome that they really want, right? But you also need to remember this is where your client is right now. Okay, your client is currently in their painful caterpillar state. They're not happy with their situation, right? They wouldn't be looking for help, and they wouldn't be reaching out to a coach or a consultant or a service provider to get help with something if everything's peachy. All right, they're looking for help, and that's why they're searching for Facebook groups. They're searching for help right now. Okay, so this is what you talk about in private. Okay, so this is what you talk about in Messenger and on the phone call. And why is that, right? Well, people don't want to be loud and like posting publicly about something that they're embarrassed about or something that they're not happy with the way that it's going, right? So this is why in our customer acquisition process, which I'll show you in days 3, 4, and 5, I'll be showing you how the customer journey works. But this is what you need to talk about and resonate with your prospect in Messenger and in your phone calls. So you talk about this stuff in private, right? You go over what their problems are, what their struggles are, what their challenges are, all right? But in your marketing, again, we're talking about the butterfly state, the desire. That's what attracts them in the first place. That's why they're open to talking with you privately in the first place, because you have an outcome that they want, all right? Now, everything that goes in between the caterpillar state and the butterfly state, this is sort of how I think about what I'm going to start including in my program, what I'm going to include in my offer. All right. So let's say that your caterpillar state, let's say it takes 5 steps to get clients from, let's say you're in the fitness niche. Okay. Let's say that there's 5 key components that your client needs to implement in order to get healthy, to lose that weight and feel energetic, right? So maybe it's 1 is like understanding how nutrition works. 2 is understanding the right types of exercises to do. 3 is, the right types of like getting enough sleep or understanding how sleep works and how to maximize your sleep. Number 4, right? So whatever it is, this is the way that I think about structuring my profitable offer. And this is how I have all my clients do it as well. All right. So you start with the point A and the point B. You start with defining that beginning state and then defining that end state. And then what you need to do is this is how you decide what does or what does not go into your profitable offer to make it sell out, right? This is how you make it sell out, because you are giving them the exact transformation that they need to get to their desired end state. How cool is that? Okay. So you really, with your offer, what you're doing is you're walking them through the transformation that they want to make. You're walking them through it piece by piece. Okay. Is this making sense? All right. So this is the secret to charging high prices, by the way. So you do not charge for time. You do not charge for effort. You do not charge for hard work. Those are all limiting beliefs. All right. You don't charge for any of that. What you do charge is you charge for the transformation that you bring. All right. So type that down below. Cement that in your mind. You charge for the transformation that you bring. You don't charge for time. You don't charge for effort, and you don't charge for hard work. All right. So this is how you construct, and this is how you think about your wildly profitable offer. All right. So remember, the caterpillar state that's what you talk about in private. All right. Because people are a little bit embarrassed about that. They don't want to be doing Facebook live streams about how they feel ugly and overweight, right? Or how their marriage is, is going through a lot of strain and they might have to like end their marriage, right? They don't want to talk about that publicly. So that is why this is what you talk about in your marketing, right? You talk about the desired end state, being fit and lean and healthy. That's what people want, all right? Or having a loving marriage with your ideal partner. That's what people want, right? So that's what you talk about publicly in your marketing. And the caterpillar state is what you talk about in private via messenger and phone call. And everything in between on that path, on that transformation, that is your wildly profitable offer. All right. And this transformation here, that is what you put a price tag on. All right. That is how you charge high prices and how you command high prices, because you are no longer putting a price on yourself or your skills or your knowledge or anything like that, or your time or your effort or anything like that. You're putting the price tag on this transformation. That is it. That is how you think about pricing in the right way. So let's go through go through some examples to cement this in. So let's say you're a relationship coach, okay? So point A, this is the caterpillar state for a relationship coach. You know, couple is always fighting, they're unhappy, they don't think that it's going to work out, they don't think that it's going to last. They think they might need to end their relationship. It's pretty grim. And point B is, oh, everything's peachy. They're back in love. They feel like they just, like everything's reignited. They're really getting each other and they're connecting and their communication is awesome. So what the transformation is everything in between. And you, with your expertise and your knowledge in this specific area, that is where your knowledge and your expertise comes in. When you piece together the transformation that is required, or the pieces of the transformation that are required to get your prospect from point A to point B. Okay? That's what you put the price tag on, right? And so what is that worth? What is that worth? Let's say, you know, especially if someone's, you know, if they're parents, let's say they have, you know, they have a family and they have kids, you know, that live with them. What is it worth to keep the family together long term, right? Is it $5,000? Is it $10,000? You can bet it's a lot more than just $100, which I've seen some people charging, right? So what you do instead is you use value-based pricing, right? What is the real price associated with, you know, getting them back to this state, getting them back to this happy state where everything's okay, all right? Where their family is back to the place where they want it to be. Their kids are happy, they're thriving, they're all, you know, they're living together, things are good. What really is the price of that? Okay, here's another example of fitness coach or health coach, right? So let's say point A, your client is unhappy with their weight, they feel gross, they don't like how they look, they feel embarrassed about how they look, and maybe they just feel unhealthy and they feel like low energy. Whereas point B, the exact state that they do want to be in, is they want to feel energetic, they want to feel in shape, they want to feel attractive, right? They want to have a lot more energy. And they just want to finally feel proud of what they look like. They want to feel proud of themselves, right? So you, as the fitness coach, with your area of expertise, what do you like? Really, this is where it comes in, where you are deciding how much is it really worth to end this lifelong battle with weight loss, right? Imagine that someone's been struggling their whole entire life with weight loss, all right? And they've had thousands and thousands of dollars in medical bills, weight loss protein smoothies, weight loss shakes. Like, really, that stuff adds up, especially if they've had any medical bills or health-related issues. I mean, $5,000 is literally nothing to put an end to that, right? So you need to start thinking about it in this way. And this is actually one of my clients right here, Valerie, and she was able to charge $6,000 for her high-ticket fitness coaching program. Okay, so she says, thanks for the help today, Nico. Win, signed 3 clients today, 16K cash collected. So 2 PIF, which means paid in full, and 1 split pay. All right. So you can do this. There's plenty of other people out there who are doing it, and they are no smarter than you. They are just using a different system and a different framework. They're just thinking in a different way. Right. Here's another one of my clients. And she did funnel design coaching, right? Look at that. That's pretty cool. Funnel design coaching. So she was helping people, basically like walking them through how to design a beautiful funnel, right? So that's pretty cool. That's pretty unique, right? She was charging $3,000 and then she raised it to $4,000 because she was selling so many of them. All right, and then Tanner Chidester. So a lot of you guys know this guy. Maybe some of you don't. That's okay. He started out with a fitness coaching. Started out selling a fitness coaching program at $2,500, and he's of course grown beyond that now. But he says right here, I made $12,500 my first week from what Nico teaches. 18 months later, I'm at multi 7 figures and $6 million in sales. Nico, you are amazing, man. Thank you. Branding for musicians. All right, Marcus sold branding for literally a branding offer for musicians starting at $3,000, and he was able to bring in $24,500 the first month. All right, look at that interesting niche, branding for musicians. All right, Jesse is another one of my clients, and he was a business coach for like therapists and hypnotherapists. So that is a very interesting and unique niche, and he was charging $8,000. And he says my win is that November was over $20,000, and December will probably be also. This was, I guess, during the month of December. So see, like literally anybody can do this in any niche. It's just the decision to do it this way. Okay, here's another one of my clients, Jimmy. He sold a crypto coaching program, which was at 5K, and he says, let's see here. Oh, he actually had already made, I think about 50K or so in 3 weeks. This is the same guy that made 50K in 3 weeks. But you can see right here, he says, yep, I paid one paid in full for 5K. Another paid in full is coming from a wire transfer. And they have 5 or 6 calls booked today. So you can do mindset and spirituality for moms. Seriously, there is, the sky's the limit. All right, if you believe in what you have to offer and you are willing to go out and help people, like, the sky is the limit. All right, so Christina is signing people up for her $9.97 mindset and spirituality for moms workshop. All right, chatbot setup. Carlos was actually really interested when I was doing primarily chatbot setup, which some of you know that I did that for quite a while. He was like, I want to do the exact same thing. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. I just want to do that exact same offer. And he sold a $5,000 chatbot bill. All right, like, just right off the bat, crazy. All right, so are you starting to see, like, how the niche does not actually matter? All right, it's all about the transformation that you are providing. It's about you following this framework that I'm teaching you, and pricing based off of the transformation. Okay, that is key. Here's another one of my clients who started very recently, and he actually signed up right here. So he started using my profitable offer system on a Friday, and he signed up a new client on Tuesday. So, like, that's less than a week. He says, Nico, here's a link to my testimonial. I'm gonna have to do another one. But I signed a new client like minutes ago. This is crazy awesome, okay? And he says he has a newfound belief in himself. So just imagine having this confidence in yourself and in your offer, okay? I swear, ever since talking with you, I've got this newfound belief in myself that feels amazing. Okay, so this transformation for him happened in like 4 days, where he changed everything and already signed up a new client. So you don't need testimonials to get started. This is something that people ask me all the time. Do you need to have testimonials before you can start selling your offer? Nope, you don't. There, that's the answer. You don't need it. Especially when you do it in the organic way that I teach. You can just, like, be a real, like, legit, genuine person and chat with people the way that I teach you how to do it, with a specific framework, and you can sell your program before it's even ready, just like Marcus did. So before his program was even finished, before he was even fully ready, he got a $1,000 payment for his beta program that he has not even created yet, okay? And there's a lot more in depth about how you can do this if you want to. I'll talk more about this on Thursday, but this is part of what my program includes, which I'll introduce that to you on Thursday. But we go in a lot more depth into all the exact steps, all the scripts, all the spreadsheets and everything like that that you need in order to just get crystal clear on absolutely every detail, right? But overall, this is quite simple, okay? Your transformation steps, that's what turns into your lessons and your modules, okay? So that's exactly what turns into each lesson and each module of your coaching program or of your course, all right? Because now that you have defined the transformation that you're helping people make, now it is your job, it is your duty to walk them through step by step by way of your program, okay? And remember that as the coach, like, you decide the steps that are best for your client. Like, there's no need to overthink, okay? So stop overthinking. Seriously, stop sitting on your butt overthinking for years or even months. Like, you don't need it. This is the one thing that I see. And by the way, this is my old 2 Comma Club award. I just got a second one. People who sit on their butts and try to overthink or try to get everything perfect before they get started, I can just tell you, they don't ever get there. They just literally don't ever get there. So stop doing that. Stop overthinking. Just take action, like, literally right now, today. That's why I'm creating this homework for you in this challenge, so that you're taking action every single day. All right? So do not get stuck overthinking it. Like, just do what you know how to do right now, okay? And yeah, the biggest false belief that I've ever seen is that offer creation needs to take weeks, days, months, or even years. Really, it can just only take days, right? The best offers are so simple that a kindergartner can understand it, okay? Seriously, like, you've got to keep it stupid simple so that people can understand it in like 60 seconds or less. If they can't understand what your offer is in 60 seconds or less, like, they're gone and they're off, like, searching for something else. They're going to buy from somebody else, all right? So you got to keep it super, super simple. Now, here's a great example of that. Lady Boss, her mission is helping women fall in love with themselves again. All of her products help people do that, or help women love themselves again. And like, look how simple that mission statement is. And she makes $31 million a year, helping women fall in love with themselves again. Can you imagine that? Here's Tanner. Again, he was a fitness trainer helping other trainers get clients online. All right. And at that point, he was at $4 million plus. He's probably at like 85 or something by now, 85 million. And here's another. Let's see if this will play this time. Yeah, see, it's not playing. I don't know why. Anyways, basically, I helped I helped him implement some changes in his business that got him right at the very beginning from 0 to 7 figures in 1 year. So I'll have to post this video again. It's about 60 seconds. I'll have to post it in the group so that you can listen because it's just pretty cool. So how strong is your offer? Okay. I want you to mentally go over, I want you to mentally ask this to yourself. So how strong really is your offer? Does your offer focus on the transformation and not the stuff that comes in the course? People don't care about stuff. Nobody likes stuff. People want the transformation, okay? So ask yourself, does your state B speak directly to your client's desires? Does your state A speak directly to your client's pain points, all right? And is your price based on the value of the transformation that you provide? Okay, and if not, you're gonna stay stuck. And if it does, then you are gonna succeed and you're gonna thrive. And more importantly, you need to also help people realize that if they keep going and they don't ever do anything to fix it, they're never gonna get to point B, right? They're never gonna get there. That's what I'm trying to, that's why I said that earlier about some people never ever getting there. It's like, you gotta get off your butt, you gotta get started today. That is why I'm giving you daily homework assignments so that you'll stop overthinking, right? You can't overthink in this game. You can't overthink, you gotta roll with it, okay? So to summarize what your offer is and what your offer is not, one thing that your offer definitely is not, it is not you and it is not what you know, all right? Your offer is the client's transformation, okay? Say that with me down below. Your offer is your client's transformation. Okay, say that down below. Your offer is the client's transformation. And also comment down below #lightbulb moment if that was a light bulb moment for you. All right, if this helps change your thinking about what an offer really is and how to have a wildly successful and wildly profitable offer. Comment down below. All right. And with this framework in place, your offer really has infinite possibilities. Seriously, infinite possibilities. All right. Now, do you see that this is the only formula that you need to succeed with your offer? This is really how simple it is, okay? It is this simple. It is this simple, all right? Now, what we're gonna do, for those of you who were here on the training yesterday, we know that we do our commitment statements, all right? And if this is your first training that you're tuning into, commitment statement is something where I get you to comment down below a commitment statement so that you're committed, you're showing me that you're committed, and you're also showing to yourself and all the other group members that you are committed, okay? So here's today's commitment statement. What I want you to do is I want you to commit, and down in the comments, I want you to type I, and then your name, commit to implementing the profitable offer method in order to give my client what they really want while charging a premium price. And then #profitable offer. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this up on the screen right now. I wanna see everybody who's watching live, and even if you're watching the replay, comment right now. Comment I, and then your name, commit to implementing the profitable offer method in order to give my client what they really want while charging a premium price, all right? #profitable offer. So go ahead and make sure you comment that below. All right, so tomorrow's training, we are going to be going over everything that you need to know to get leads and clients with my social conversion formula, okay? So if you want more clients, you need to show up tomorrow. You gotta watch tomorrow if you wanna get more clients for your business, all right? So do not miss out on tomorrow. We're gonna go live at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 noon Eastern, right here inside the very same Facebook group, right? So do not miss this. This is gonna show you how to get these high-paying clients using my very specific social conversion formula. Alrighty, so homework for day 2. This is the day 2 homework. All right, as you guys know, I'm gonna be posting this slide for you. I'm gonna screenshot it and I'm gonna post the homework in the group afterwards so that you can take action on this homework. But day 2 is all about bringing your offer to life. All right, let's talk through what this homework is before we get into some questions. So day 2, again, this is all about getting the framework right for your offer, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna comment, or you're gonna type out, I am your name, and I'm confident in the value that I bring to this world, all right? Next thing that I want you to do is I want you to define the butterfly statement for your client, okay? What is their desired outcome? Remember, we talked about this butterfly statement. So what is your butterfly statement? And you are going to type out on your homework post, you're going to say, by the end of their time working with me, my clients will, and you're going to describe. It can just be a couple sentences, or it can be a couple words, or it can be several sentences. You're going to say, my clients will see, feel, be, do, have, right? You're just going to describe, using as much colorful language as you can, what your client's butterfly statement is after they work with you, okay? Step number 2 is, what is the caterpillar statement for your client? All right, what is their current painful situation? So you're going to ask yourself, before working with me, my clients typically see, feel, be, do, have. Okay, so again, you're going to use colorful, descriptive language, and you're going to describe what your client's caterpillar state is like, right? And then next thing that you're going to do is you're going to write at least 5 key steps of your transformation. You're going to have 5 key steps of your transformation that you are going to write in your homework. You are going to say, while working with me, my client will achieve, and then you're going to list them off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. All right. This is all to get you started in taking action towards bringing your offer to life. And then what you are going to say is you're going to confidently affirm the value of your transformation. What you're going to tell me in this next section of the homework post is you're going to say, the value of my client finally achieving or having or being their butterfly state, and you're going to enter what that description is for you, is easily valued at, and you're going to assign a price tag to this offer and to this transformation. Okay, that is what you're going to do. You're going to confidently affirm your offer's value. And you are finally going to end off this time's homework with, I commit to changing lives and getting paid based on the value I bring to my client and to this world. Let's go. All right, so this is day 2 homework. Again, I will post this in the group afterwards so that you can all read through and complete this homework. This is due before tomorrow's training session, okay? So we'll be keeping watch on all of those of you who do submit all the homework, okay? So make sure that you get this done. And this is designed to help you, okay? Seriously, like if you want the big bucks, like this is a very small price to pay. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes, okay? So go ahead and get this done. And let's move on to questions. All right, so what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna answer some questions. The training for today is over. And remember, replays and homework are going to be posted inside the group, so we will let you know. And remember, the replays and the homework, they will be available until Monday of next week, and then they're gone, okay? So make sure that you take action on this information before the end of Monday next week, because at that time, all of it disappears, all right? And so that you know, we do have an implementation and done for you program, and we will be talking more about that on day 4. Okay, you are absolutely going to love it. It's going to take so much work and so much time off of your plate. It's literally insane. Okay, so you're going to love this. And also, you must attend on Thursday. You must attend the Thursday training in order to win the scholarships and prizes, because that is the day that we are announcing the scholarship winner. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get into some questions. If there's any questions, let's see here. Okay, any questions that you have right now, you can type them down, and I'm going to start scrolling up. Okay, I'm going to start scrolling up and answer some of the questions that have come on earlier on in the training. Okay. Yeah, a bunch of people are saying, yeah, totally been there. Yeah, Mark says I've been there. Yeah, and someone's saying we all have been there. Yeah, exactly. Sean says, let's see, yeah, this last year has been mind-boggling. It would be an unbelievable movie script if my life was on film. Sick of it, but better. I'm ready to actually take the reins and get ahead of life how it should be. Absolutely. Love it. Chris says it's just the right time. Absolutely. Let's see here. We've got a lot of people sharing their motivation, sharing why they're doing this. I absolutely love that. Okay, and thank you guys for being so active down in the comments. Let's see here. A lot of people are saying hashtag ready, hashtag ready, hashtag ready. Let's see here. Everything's making sense. Awesome. Mark says, charge for the transformation, not the time, not the effort, not the hard work. Yep, exactly. Because the truth is, have you ever noticed that the people who are making the most money seem to be working the least? Because I've noticed it. So it has nothing to do with hard work. It has to do with leverage. All right. So let's see here. Dwayne says you charge for the transformation that you bring. Don't charge for the time, effort, or hard work. Exactly. Okay, let's see if there's any questions. Okay. Great advice about overthinking things. Yeah, just don't overthink. Stop it. Let's see here. Hashtag light bulb moment. Hashtag light bulb moment. Awesome. We got a lot of light bulb moments. We got a lot of people posting their commitment statements. Absolutely love it. Awesome. Yeah, and again, don't miss tomorrow. If you want to get more clients using my organic client acquisition method, which anyone can get started with this week, you definitely want to show up tomorrow. All right. Okay, Sean says it didn't. Okay. Yeah, glad that you're back. Let's see here. Jason Welch. We got Jason Welch posting his commitment statement. Awesome. Okay. Mark says question and answer. Or Q&A. I have had several new ideas for offers. How many can I reasonably run simultaneously? Should I do them sequentially? That's a great question, Mark. So when you are, here's the distinction that I want to make. When you're creating a new offer or a new program, only do one. Okay, if it's brand new, only do one while you're building out that new offer. Okay, once the offer is like fully complete, and you can either it's like a digital course that requires no time or effort from you. Then once it's really done and you don't have to put any more time and effort into it, then you can move on to creating a new one. But this is something that I see way too often, is I see people trying to launch new offers or more than one new offer at the same time. So do not do that. Only start one new offer at one time. If you already have an offer or a product that is completely fully done, then that's fine, all right? Because that doesn't take more of your time or more of your energy, all right? But yeah, hope that's clear for you, Mark, and to everybody. Do not start a brand new offer, or do not start more than one new offer at the same time. You will very likely struggle with both of them, okay? So there's one at a time. All right, Thursday, yes, Thursday is done for you program that we'll be talking about. You're gonna love it. It's gonna take so much time and effort and guesswork out for you. And we're also doing the scholarships on Thursday, scholarship announcements. Great training. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you loved it. Okay, let's see. Someone says, can I submit my marketing script for direct review? I spent so much time figuring it out through another coaching training challenge. I'm not quite sure what you mean for direct review. So do you want me to review it? No. Like if you're my client, maybe, but yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go through marketing scripts and stuff. Would you like to see, or I would like to see the slide again with 3 questions on how to know if your offer is good. I'm taking notes. Okay. Yeah, here, let me go back to that slide right now. I think this is probably the one that you mean, right? Honestly, I recommend everybody screenshot this one too. This is a really good one. This is like kind of a self-check, okay? Thank you for everything. Definitely ready to implement these changes. Great, awesome. I'm super, super happy. Okay, Mark, another question says, I've had several. Oh wait, that's the same question. Never mind. Yeah, we got that. Okay, Bosma says, at the start, do you have to have a proof that your offer works? So you don't have to have social proof yet, but you should feel confident that you can help a person have that transformation, Bosma. Does that make sense? So yeah, at the beginning, someone asked me earlier today, do you have to have testimonials before you can get started? No, you do not. The answer is no. I started with 0 testimonials. Everybody starts with 0 testimonials. And if that belief were true, that you needed testimonials to get started, nobody on earth ever in the history of ever would have gotten started because they didn't have testimonials. So that is a false belief. You don't need testimonials to get started. You should have a belief that you can help someone with this transformation, though. Okay? Chris says, great training to help me monetize my NLP and hypnosis training. Massive transformation. Oh yeah, I love NLP and hypnosis. Fantastic. Way to go. Okay, Chris says, will this work for training where the transformation is in their values and beliefs of what they can achieve? Yeah, I mean, if you're doing hypnosis or NLP, yeah, absolutely. I'm certified in hypnosis as well. So yeah, you can totally use it for any type of high ticket offer. I know people who charge $85K for hypnosis. Really. So you can do that. Cool. One offer guaranteed. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and Mark says, got it. I'm so fired up. Way to go, Mark. I love hearing that. Thank you guys for sharing your energy. All right. Really love that. Really love hearing that. Any more questions? Like, we're still on. So please ask if you have more questions. Someone else says, what if we want to offer the bot building but have no experience like you mentioned? How does that work? So you should know, how do I say this? You should know how to deliver on the offer that you're going to sell. Okay, so if you have zero experience with bot building, you should not sell that. Okay. The guy who sold that, he knew about bots. Okay. I actually have a bot course that teaches people how to build chatbots and sell chatbots. So, I mean, this isn't really about that, but if you want that course, like, I have that course. And it's a fantastic course, changed a lot of people's lives. But you want to know, or you want to have the skill that you're going to be helping people with, right? You can't just sell something and then not deliver on it. Okay, Sean says, you sell, I'll build. Cool. Great communication happening here. Thank you, Sana. I love it. Cool. Okay, Basma says, got it. Thank you very much. You're very welcome, Basma. Everyone starts from where they're at, right? So you can do it. Chris says 85K. Wow. Yeah, I know. It's kind of, it's a little bit, it's almost insane, but I know the value of hypnosis. So, like, I mean, I don't think that it's overpriced at all. I just have not yet paid that much for hypnosis. Kostas says, thank you so much for the awesome training. You're very welcome, Kostas. I'm glad that you loved it. Someone else says, I like how short and to the point these days are. You're very welcome. Yeah, this is the stuff that you actually need. It's short and concise. So I'm glad that you love that. Kostas says, me too, no fluff. Dwayne says, yeah, you don't need to be Einstein to teach his theories. Very true, right? You don't need to be the creator of knowledge, because the reality is, like, nothing's really 100% brand new, right? Someone else says, exactly. Okay, Mark says, Q&A. Is bot chat less successful than more personal interaction? Okay, so that's a great question. You're talking about, like, chat bots and ManyChat. Is it less successful than more personal interaction? It depends kind of what you mean. So let me tell you the benefits of chatbots and the benefits of personal interaction, and then you'll kind of see what I mean. Chatbots, they themselves, unless you're doing like a high ticket, or unless you're doing a very low ticket product, the chatbot on its own is probably not gonna sell the product 100% automatically. Okay. What it can do, though, is it can assist you in booking or qualifying a lot more calls without any manual interaction. So it can speed up and it can streamline the process by using that automation. Okay. But it's most likely, unless you're selling a couple $100 product or below, the chatbot itself is probably not going to be as effective in, like, selling actual products. But it will increase your lead quality. It will make sure that people are warmed up and ready for the call. And you can even, like, book calls automatically with the chatbot. More personal interaction, though, is, it's just the most effective method of personal interaction, because you can respond exactly to that specific person's specific question in a way that makes sense to them. But it requires your time, right? So there's a trade-off. Does that make sense? Cool. Chris says, I will watch day one later and catch up. Awesome, Chris. Go ahead. Yes, watch it. The replay is there, and I'll post the link again to all the replays and all the homework as soon as we hop off the live. So day one is great too. Oh, super thirsty. Okay, Who has more questions? We still got a few minutes. So let me know if anyone has more questions. Again, let's hop back to this slide so that everyone knows. Replays and homework will be posted. And again, we'll be talking more about our super awesome implementation and done for you program that is going to change the game for you. It's going to take a lot of time and guesswork off your plate. We will also be, Thursday is really a must attend day. There's training on that day. We'll also be talking about our done for you program, and we'll also be revealing the scholarship winner and prizes. So you must be in attendance in order to win the scholarship. Okay. Cool, guys. Well, it seems like the questions are slowing down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off this live session. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post the homework in the group very shortly. So keep your eyes peeled for the homework and make sure that you do the homework. All right. You got to play out in full with this challenge, right? Play out in full. This is a really good and really valuable information. And like if you just do it, like you'll see for yourself, the results will speak. All right. So thank you so much for being here, and look forward to seeing you guys in the VIP session. All right. If you want to join the VIP session and you're not already in the private VIP chat group, comment VIP down below, and one of my team members or myself will add you into the VIP private chat group thread. And we're having 2 more VIP calls tonight and tomorrow night. All right. So just comment VIP. If you're not in that group, we'll add you in. And yes, Mark says, go all in, my brothers and sisters. Seriously, go all in. Like the time is now. There's never been a better time. Do it now. All right. Dwayne says, thanks, Nico. See you on the VIP sesh. All righty, guys. Y'all are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. This was a super fun one. I hope that you guys loved it. And I cannot wait to see your guys' homework. All right. This is a big one. A lot of people have breakthroughs just with attending today's session and doing the homework. All right. So do it, play out in full, and I will see you in the group later on. All right. Everyone have a fantastic day. Don't forget, attend tomorrow's training to learn how to start getting some clients online. All right. That's a big one. Dan P says, thank you, Nico. You are very welcome, Dan. It was a pleasure to have you here. All right, guys, we're going to end the broadcast. And again, replay will be up shortly, and homework will be up shortly as well.